thermal imaging camera, and it's going to map out the surface temperatures.
Okay, I'm looking at your screen now.
Green is the ambient that we're looking for. Anything in the cooler region, so the missing insulations, air infiltrations, things like that are going to show up. You can see here we have the black, which is the source point, and with the pulsating signature that it's giving off, we know that it's actually air infiltration. Under doors, obviously, it's very common. It's something that the weather stripping, weather seal can take care of. You'll want to make sure, too, that it's not something that's between the door frame and the framing of the building or coming underneath the sill. The heat in a normal register is going to flow out this way and disperse into the home. But when you have the lack of insulation in those items, you can see where the heat is actually starting to cone, and it's trying to go directly outside because warm migrates to cold.
Oh, so it's looking for that cold. It's trying to...
Right. That's what is basically altering the flow and creating the imbalance, creating that heat to migrate towards the cold. So this now ends up in the walls here. Now you have the condensation, build up, things like that, and you'll end up with warped floors all along here. You'll end up with the registers popping and never sitting in flush, things like that. It would not make a migration path towards the window and out. The thermal barrier would have the internal ambient air cooler, and therefore you would get a disbursement of heat like you're supposed to coming into the house.